Good morning, class. We'll continue with the part 4 for lecture videos from chapter 3. Yeah? So far, we already cover data structure, index, reading, writing data, uh, data manipulation, handling missing values. But this one also will be continuous from the data manipulations part. Okay, so let's continue this one. Python's Pandas filtering. Filtering data is common operation in data analysis. Pandas allow us to filter data based on different conditions. So we try to filter the data. So maybe we are looking for only certain part of the records or certain values from the data set. So that is how what we call as filter. So you can filter in two main ways. So one is columns. Uh, which is labels, okay, by the actual data inside, which means by values. Okay, these are the two ways that you can do the filtering. Let's see an example. We can use a filter function. So you can see here, this is your filter function to select the columns by their names or labels. Let's look at an example here. As usual, import pandas, create data frame, okay, data and then data frame here. So this data set consists of column called name and then department and then we have salary. So you can see this is the original data frame, no? So we have three columns here. So use filter method to select columns based on conditions. Okay, here based on condition. So we want to select columns. So filter df. This one is variable name, so you can give any name equal to df dot filter bracket or parenthesis items equal to name comma salary, and remember this is a string, so we have to use open and close single quote. So once you're done with this, we try to display the filtered data frame and then print the filtered data frame. You'll get this is the new answer. So which means it only select name column and the salary column, which means the department column is not included in the selection. So this is how we filter data by using pandas. Filter data by values. There are actually you can filter data by values with four common ways using logical operators, is in method, string accessor, and query method. Okay, let's see the first one, using logical operator. You can filter rows based on column values using logical operator. For example, import pandas and then create data frame, the same data sets. So for the name and the department and salary, it's like maybe employee data set. So this is the original data. So they want to filter here using logical. So in this case, the logical filter is applied. This one, this symbol. Can you see? The greater than. Okay, filter the data of data set, which is equal to df bracket df dot salary. So we want to check the salary column. Okay, target salary column, and their salary is greater than 55,000. So they will include, I mean, 55,000 is not included because there's no equal sign. There's no equal sign. So 55,000 is not included. So 55,001 onwards, the values. So in this case, the value will be selected 60,000 and 70,000. So you can see the final output, this one. So 60 and 70,000 record is selected. The is-in method provides another way to filter data using column values. Let's look at an example here. Import pandas, create data frame. Then this is the original data frame, which is the data set. So is-in method, okay, we use is-in method departments equal to HR and IT. Yeah? So they want to check HR and IT. Filter df equal to df dot department dot is in departments. So which means this HR and IT is present in this department column or not. They want to check. So whatever filtered data, they want to only filter HR and IT. So if there is a presence of HR and IT, it will be printed out as the answer. So we have HR1 and IT1. Okay. So this is how we use this in method. Next, string accessor. The string values using string accessor method. So let's see, we can use the filter rows based on string accessor. First, we import pandas, create data frame, and this is the original data frame, original table. So from the original table, we want to filter using string accessor. So, sorry, okay, string accessor, filter df equal to df square bracket df dot department dot string contains, this is method, string contains market. So whatever string that having market, okay, in department, even though they didn't mention marketing the full word, okay, they just put as market. If it is found in this department column, usually it will print it out those records. Okay, so you can see the final output. The thing that you need to remember is how to write the code, okay, in order to call the or use the method, the string accessor method or is in method or logical operators method. Okay, remember df. Okay, this df is considered the data set name. Salary is the column name. So data set name dot uh, column name. So this is how we call, okay, all the datas or values. Okay, next, the last one is the query method. This one is the most flexible method for filtering data frame based on column values. Okay, how to use query methods? Let's see this example. Import data frame created. Okay, so this one, query method, is actually similar, not saying same, similar to SQL. Okay, SQL stand for SQL. SQL stand for structured query language. Query means we try to retrieve the data. Okay, retrieve the data from the data set or database. Okay, that is what here is meant by the query method. Okay, it's also similar. Filter df equal to df dot query. The salary should be greater than 55,000, and that is a logical operator, and the department should be marketing. So this condition true, this condition also must be true, that output only will be shown or filter out in the final output. Can you see? So department, first is salary 50,000, more than 55,000, we select 2. So 2, column number, sorry, row number 1, row number 3, this one, 1 and 3. At the same time, they want to check whether they are from department marketing or not. So this one is IT, so definitely it's not included. This one is marketing, so we include. So which means the selected or filtered data values from the original data frame is Bob, marketing department, salary is greater than 60,000. So both must be true. Unless if they use or, okay, instead of and, they use or means you can have both answer. Okay, we can have both answers included because one true, one false is accepted. This one also can be false. This one can be true. This one can be true. This one can be false. So it doesn't matter. So which means mostly all the records will be selected. Okay, Pandas sort. Sorting is a fundamental operation in data manipulation. We already learned about sorting, right, last time. So sorting is crucial task for organizing data for better readability, identifying patterns, making comparison, and facilitating further analysis. Okay, let's see how we do the sorting in Pandas using Pandas. First of all, we import Pandas, create data and the data frame. So here we have two columns, name and age. Okay, and we want to sort this data frame, okay, for each column in ascending order. So sorted df equal to df dot sort underscore values by age. So which means based on the age we want to sort it. And the sorting is ascending order, which means increasing order. So you can see 25, 25, 22, 25, and 28. So it is considered increasing orders. Huh? So in this above example, the df sort underscore value by age sorts the data frame based on values in the age column in ascending order, and the result is stored. And remember, if, okay, if for ascending order, usually we won't have any declaration at the back here. Okay, if it is not an ascending order, instead of ascending order, you want to use descending order, okay, decreasing values. Then you have to mention. Okay, let's continue. Can you see? This is what I mean just now. Okay, similar example. This one for descending order. In order to say that you're ascending, is it true or false? If you can mention true means it still follow ascending orders. If you mention false means it go for descending order. Okay, you you can ask me whether you want to write here ascending equal to true or not. Yes, can. There's nothing wrong. But generally for ascending order, by automatically Python will sort the values in ascending order. You just need to mention if your data you wanted to be in descending order, then you have to use this particular statement. Okay, sort pandas data frame by multiple columns. Okay, from single columns, we want to sort the data frame, the table for multiple columns. To sort multiple columns in pandas, you can pass the desired columns as a list to the parameter in the sorted values method. Okay, let's see how they're going to do this in this example. Based on pandas, import pandas, data, and the data frame. Okay, we have three columns, name, age, and score. Okay, got a column number 1, 2, and 3. Okay, we want to sort first. They want to sort, okay, this is the first question. You can see here, first question. Sort the data frame by age, first by age, then by score. So first, it will check the age first. From the age, and both are ascending order. So it's just a direct writing of the code. df1, okay, first you create the first one. df1 equal to df dot sort values by age and score. So the age is considered in increasing order. Okay. After that, the score. Actually, the output is shown here is decreasing. This one is decreasing. So one is ascending, the other one is descending. So answer for number 2. Generally, it will be show the answer. Okay, the 80 will be go above, so which means score also will be ascending order. The answer will be like 22, 22. So this one will be 80, this one 90, this one 85, and this one is 75 because your first column that to be sorted is age. After that, only score will be sorted. Okay. For example, in this case, we have age 22, 2%, right? So among these 2%, whose score is the lowest will be the first one. So the highest rank will be the second one. So that is how we do for both ascending. In case of one is ascending order, the other one is descending order, okay, this will be the answer. Can you see the output? Okay, ascending true and false. So you can declare over here one is true, one is false, which means age will be true, score will be false. So the final output will be based on age, ascending order, score will be descending order. I hope you got it. Huh? So next, sort pandas series. In pandas, we can use the sort values function to sort the series. Okay, so we have a series called, right? Series is almost similar to list and also the arrays, similar or the same, similar. So we have ages equal to pd.series 28, 22, 25, and the name is equal to age. So sort the series in ascending order. So for ascending order, you don't have to mention any uh, conditions there, which is ascending equal to true. We don't have to mention that. So sorted ages equal to ages dot sort values done. And then print the sort ages to string index, which is false. Okay, we don't have to write the index. Okay, index means the 0, 1, 2. Okay, you don't have to write, that's why it's empty. So only one column is presented here. Okay, in ascending order. So this is for the series. Okay, index. Sort pandas data frame using sort index. This is another method. Okay, we can use sort by index of data frame in pandas using sort index function. Import create data and then create data frame with non-sequential index 2 comma 0 and 1, so which means the index is 2, 0 and 1. So the first value, which is Alice, will be index 2, Bob will be index 0, and Charlie will be index 1. So which means first row consider Bob, second row will be Charlie, third row will be Alice. Okay, so but this is the original one without any ascending order. But this one for only index, this one only for index. So we want to sort the index. In order to sort the index, we use sort index method or function. Okay, sorted df equal to df dot sort index done. So print the index and also include the index to be printed out in your output. That's why they use true. So your answer will be this one. Okay, Pandas correlation. Correlation is the statistical concept that quantifies the degree to which two variables are correlated. Okay, so how the temperature and the ice cream sales is correlated here. So if the temperature is higher, the ice cream sales is lesser. So if the temperature is less, the ice cream sales is high, something like this. Okay, the correlation can be calculated using core function, CORR. Okay, so we have a two columns, data, temperature and ice cream sales. So if the temperature is increasing, the ice cream sales will be decreasing. Okay, that is based on these values. I'm just telling. If the temperature is uh, decrease, the sales will be increasing. Okay, so to get the correlation, we just simply use df dot correlation call CORR parenthesis close the bracket done. So you'll get this answer. Correlation between two columns. Instead of finding the whole correlation matrix, okay, this one is considered the whole correlation matrix. Okay, you can see it's a 2 by 2 matrix. Can you see? So instead of finding this, you actually can find only the single value. So what is the correlation value there? So instead of finding the whole correlation, we can specify columns to calculate correlation between them. So specific column, so which means how to check correlation. So df temperature dot correlation between ice cream sales. Print the correlation, this one. So your final output, the value is 0.9234. In this example, the correlation calculated between temperature and ice cream sales, and it shows 0.92, which is a positive correlation. This is a positive value. If negative means it will be get negative answer. That is negative correlation. We know, right? So usually positive correlation means it's in this positive increasing order, and negative correlation usually in decreasing mode. Okay, we already learned this in fundamental to data science. So if you can recall back, missing values again, uh, you can actually, if your data set contain missing values, you can use the correlation function, completely ignore the rows and uh, with not a number values. Okay, for example, in this case, your data set got two missing values. So when it's come to correlation between temperature and the coffee sales, okay, with NaN value, so what is the correlation? So when you include this, okay, missing values, you can see your correlation here, which is negative. Okay, so remove the missing values. Okay, drop an A method. After that, you calculate. Okay, it is still you got the same answer, which means, okay, when you're using this correlation function, whether you mention or not, it's automatically will ignore the missing values for the calculation. Okay, same goes for the mean median mode. Okay, already covered this in the previous part 3, yeah, lecture video, so you can refer back. Okay, these are the three different methods in statistics. Pearson correlation coefficient, Kendall, and Spearman. I'm sure that you have come across at least Pearson correlation. Okay, uh, honestly, I never learned about Kendall, but I got learn about Spearman methods. Okay, so let's see. So here, um, they want to check import pandas, create data frame. Done. We want to check correlation for temperature and ice cream sale based on Pearson method, Kendall method, and also the last one is Spearman method. Okay, so simply use the same coding lah, same coding. Just only you need to mention that whether it's a Pearson, Kendall, or Spearman. Okay, so here they mentioned that the first one is for Pearson. They didn't mention any method name, but for Kendall they mentioned Kendall method. Spearman they mentioned Spearman method. So your final output is printed, and you can see. So this is your final output, and it shows that Pearson coefficient is the highest value, which signifies that the correlation is mostly linear. Okay, linear means you know, right? The line is linear line. Okay, that is what they try to say here. Summarizing, okay, this is some basic descriptive. It's not descriptive, basic statistics on plotting generally. I'll continue with this one. Pandas plot. Okay, Pandas provide a convenient way to visualize data directly from data frames and series using plot method. Okay, we use plot method. And this method uses matplot library behind the scenes to create various types of plots. So we'll be utilizing matplot library. Okay, so as usual, import pandas and import matplot library dot pyplot s. Okay, after that, in pandas, plot line plot displays the data as a series of points connected by a line. This is a line graph. So plot function to line plot the data, which takes two arguments, x and y coordinates. So we have a x and y. So it's actually PLT, yeah, as PLT. The PLT is found here as PLT. Yes, you know this one. So your first record is car, second record is considered weight. So the car name and the weight, we can see the plot has been done. So car, the label, car is car, weight is weight. So car is capital C here, label, weight is capital W is label. Plot using X axis is car and Y axis is weight. Okay, what line, what kind of, what type of plot is this? Equal to the line, and you mark, okay, the values here. For example, catum, the value you will be circle. Okay, that's why they put in this one like a zero symbol. So X label, you have to write car, Y label, you have to write weight, and the title is car weights and plot show. So once you tap plot show, so it will show you the output line graph. Next, similar to a line plot, this is a scatter plot. Scatter plot, you know, right? It's a scattered around. The values will be not connected. It just shows you the dots. Okay, it shows you the dots. You can see here. It's just scattered around. They are not connected each other. The line is not connected. So because this is a scatter plot, same methods, only different is you have to modify over here. Okay, okay, modify color, and this one color they mention as blue. X label, Y label, title, the grid. Okay, you want to have a grid behind here to show that you know the values exactly where it is found. So you can use grid. If you don't want grid means you can just ignore it and then final plot. Okay, next bar graph for data visualization. Also similar to line graph and also the scatter plot. So we use time, which is bar. They mention as a green color. X-axis, Y-axis, title, plot type layout. Okay, they have a type layout and then show. So this is your final out. Okay, next histogram. We learn about histogram, right? We have to calculate. But in this case, when you write the histogram method inside the kind, so it's automatically will calculate everything and draw the histogram. You don't have to do anything manually. You just need to create the data set and the data frame here. So done. From the data frame, we try to deal this one. And we have a beans, age color, the box color, and then plot. Okay, so we already seen histogram over here, but this one also related to histograms. Okay, this one is more deep, different types of histograms. So built-in function of histogram that takes an array of data as a parameter. In histogram, a bean is a range of value that represents a group of data. Okay, bean is an optional parameter. Let's look at an example. If we have a beans equal to 10, you can see that the values are executed 20 to 30, 30 to 40, 40 to 50, and so on and so forth. So the range of values that represent a group of data. Okay, so that is what we call as beans. Not beans, the eating beans, no, not the one. Okay, this one is beans. Okay, the range of values between one group to another one. Next, a customized histogram. A customized histogram is a type of histogram with a specific visual characteristics that effectively communicate information about the data being displayed. Let's look at an example. As usual, import pandas, import matplot library, create the data in the data frame. So your beans is 7 range. Age color is black. You can see the age. Huh? The age color means the box line color. Okay, is the one black color. Inside the color is green color. Alpha is 0.7. Customize histogram, the title. Okay, X label, Y label. The grid line is true. Line style they put as dash line and the alpha is 0.7. The final plot you can see there. Multiple histograms in Pandas, so you can have two data set and you can create two different histogram in order to compare the histograms of data 1 and data 2. Okay, so almost similar, okay, but we try to have the same number of pins, but different colors. Okay, for the first data set, the color is different. Second data set, the color is different. Okay, but you have to mention the color, remember? So that is all about chapter 3. So we have done and we have completed chapter 3 successfully. I'll share the exercises for you guys to complete and submit to check your understanding on this particular chapter 3's lecture videos. Okay, thank you, class.